Was the blues so new? Yeah, tonight. We're about now. Oh, yes, it's the ball radio. Oh, too long I'm not the ball radio. Say it again now. Ball radio. Yeah, now, get ready now. Don't you weep now. Don't you cry now. Oh, radio. You're right now. You got the ball radio. Say it again now. Ball radio. I'll play your boo-hoo-blue. You're right here. Tomorrow, radio. Yes, I got it too. For real, blue, 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 blue. Oh, 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 ready, ready now. Time to weep, time to cry. Tune in to the whole real blue. Get ready, get now, for real blue.
In twilight's embrace, a melody weaves, and longing stirs the yearning dance conceives. Beneath the stars, the rhythm takes flight, guiding our souls through the darkest night. Pulse radio, beacon in the sky. As we soar and fly, a distant horizon, a shared tomorrow's gleam. We'll dance the night away in a trance-like dream. Every beat, our hearts ignite, yearning as we surrender to the rhythms of life. With each passing hour, the night unfolds, a kaleidoscope of dreams, stories untold. In this enchanted realm, we find our voice, united by the music's enchanting noise. Goes radio, beacon in the sky, our guiding light as we soar and fly. A distant horizon, a shared tomorrow's dream. We'll dance the night away in a trance like dream. As the night surrenders to the break of dawn, we emerge renewed, our spirits reborn. Pulse radio, forever in our hearts, a testament to nights when dreams take flight. In the heart of the night, under neon moon's glow, wander lost in the life's mess, no direction to go. A soul adrift in the chaos, seeking a sign. Echoes of the past, the future to redefine. And through the airwaves, a pulse begins to form. Pulse radio whispers through the night storm. Eerie beats, a silent call in the void so cold, guiding me through rhythm, stories untold. In the beat, I found a pathway back to me. Lost in the sound, yet here I'm finally free. Each note a breadcrumb in the night's embrace. Oh,
Balls Radio, let's hit the scene. Frequencies of light, crystal sheen. Vibes pulsating, bass thumping loud. We're here to party, groove with the crowd. Lasers flash, music takes flight. No inhibitions, feel delight. Hands up high, body gyrate. Riding rhythms that captivate. Grooving with the loud Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is up under, coming streak the sky. Dancing constellations, light up the night. Sonic light on Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is up under, comet streak the sky. Dancing constellations light up the night. Sonic light on Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is up under, comet streak the sky. Dancing constellations light up the night. Sonic waves, paint aurora hues. Beats rain down in prismatic blues. Ecstatic motion floods the floor. Souls ignite, spirits soar. Lasers flash, music takes flight. No inhibitions, just pure delight. Hands up high, bodies gyrate. Riding rhythms that captivate. Sonic will light on Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is up under, comet streak the sky. Dancing constellations light up the night. Sonic will light on Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is up under, comet streak the sky. Dancing constellations light up the night. Astral plane, let's elevate. Transcendent state. We levitate. Cosmic forces spin us round. Bliss and peace forever bound. Sonic will light on Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is our partner, comet streak the sky. Dancing constellations light up the night. Sonic will light on Balls Radio. Spinning in the nebula, celestial glow. Moon is our partner, comet streak the sky. Dancing constellations light up the night. Balls Radio, we are forever grooves, bathed in the light, eternally moved.
Here we are, live on Bowls.tv. Hey, it's Bowls.television. I'm David Bowles, and so many interesting things going on in the world. You can see we've added some more decoration back here. We need to fill in this part here. Maybe just kind of go down a little bit. There we go. Well, we had an eclipse yesterday. Don't look at the sun. And I know people who looked at the sun during the eclipse and said, I don't see any eclipse. Well, the sun is pretty bright unless you're in exactly the right place. You're only going to see maybe like part of the eclipse. So you kind of need this special, they call them sunglasses, but they're not really sunglasses. They're more severe than that. You need that kind of eye protection to be able to watch the eclipse in action. And the lovely Jana Marie Sweetheart was able to enjoy the eclipse yesterday, and she said it was quite beautiful, and there were other people out there, friends, looking up, enjoying the sights, all wearing the proper protection. And she just kind of, over 5 minutes watched it move and saw the glimmer and the glow of an eclipse. A total eclipse of the heart of the cat. Meow. So today we have so many things to talk about, and what I really wanted to do today, and we're going to try to do it, is to see if we can together create a song using Suno.ai, which is one of the places where you can go online and create music. All right, now, here's the problem. Suno.ai is becoming more and more popular. It's a plugin for Microsoft Copilot. It's getting known because for a while it was creating really interesting, compelling songs. Musicalization of lyrics, or just an instrumental, right? Okay. And so for about 2 weeks, it was just spectacular. I created a lot of songs. And then it, I don't know why, started to melt down. We were using the alpha release of version 3, which was terrific. And then we got this awful upgrade to the release version of version 3. Now in software, I'm old, I've been around for a long time. When you release a new version, and it's not beta or alpha anymore, it's the release version, you expect it to be at least mildly better than the alpha version. Not the case with Suno. It's just awful. And I say that as a paying customer. The release version of version 3 is unforgivably bad. There is harmonization problems, there is muddiness in the lyric, in the song, in the musicalization. It's just unusable. And people go into the Suno Discord server and make these concerns, complaints. Some people more friendly than others. And there's really no recognition of this drop-off in quality from many of the devs. There doesn't appear to be any sort of URL that you can go and check the status of the service to see if it's up or down. There's no official announcement of how to, improve your songs after they, kind of ruined it with this update. And now they say they're not dealing with version 3 anymore because they're already working on version 4. Which doesn't make any sense because you can go into the Suno app and you can still create a song with version 2, which is pretty bad. But the alpha version 3 is gone, replaced by the release version of version 3. And some of the people, fans, music creators say, hey, wait a minute now, why can't you, version 2 is still there. Why can't you just go back and put back version 3 alpha that was spectacular and that we all loved, and let us have it as an option to this awful release version of version 3 that you've put upon us? And so far the answer is no, we're not doing that. Why? They're not saying. Nobody's saying a word. So it's a little disappointing trying to figure out what in the world is going on with our now favorite, used to be favorite, music creation app called Suno.ai. So what you do when you're trying to create, music and work with AI, and as I said, we've moved from text to images, back to text, and now we're into music, is you try to work with the mistakes that have been given to you, right? Which is true of anything in a human life. You do the best you can with what you have. So if Suno.ai is doing a terrible job with vocalizations, and you really can't get a song out of it anymore because it's so awful, you can choose to create songs that sound buzzy and harmonicked, as I have done. Some dance music, trance music is sort of like that. Or you can take the next step and see if you can go around the problem without losing any work product or work time and create instrumentals. And that's what we're going to try to do today. But, like half an hour ago, the whole system was down. System of a down, Suno.ai, nothing's working. Nobody can create anything. And paid users usually get priority over free users when things get terrible. So we'll see what happens. If it doesn't happen, we'll talk about other things. We have a whole list of things to talk about. But we're going to see, because it's an interesting challenge to see if you can continue to work even when what you want to do and get accomplished is not possible. That's what we're trying to do. So all morning I have been working on, as you know, we have Bowls Radio. Let me see if I can show that to you. I'm going to have to fix a few things here. This is Bowls Radio. Now I have to bring my browser into compliance so you can see me. Yeah, see? Here I am, yeah. Uh-oh. Why is it not working? There we go. Meow to the meow. Okay, that's us. Okay, hey. So this is Bowls Radio. Now, as you may remember from the last time we were together, I was in the process of building this and getting it registered. Well, it's been about a week, so I'd say it's sort of registered. It's, the DNS is propagated. It's there. It's alive on the internet web. BOLES.radio. And this little first box is our music on Spotify. And you can listen to this. If you don't have a Spotify subscription, you'll get, I think, like 10-second, 30-second snippets. But we have a subscription, so we can listen to the whole thing. But we're not going to do that right now. But this is supposed to update like every week or so. It's not updating very often, and I have like 60 songs on there. So we need to get busy. So I've learned the secret, if you want to have your own radio station, your own web streaming station on the web, that you don't want to post individual songs because they take up a lot of space on your web page. Even though I like that better because you can really get a big album cover. But I found out that using SoundCloud, if you do an embed of a playlist and use the shorter, more compact version of that, they give you several choices. It's very nice. You can sort of create what I would call a channel. So this is the dance channel for Bowls Radio, published by Bowls.ai. And if you're sweet and slick, you can hover over an image, and you can get the fuller image of your album cover if you have that thing, browser thing installed. You can share a playlist. You can just go here, and it will start playing the playlist. And I have little, blurps that I've created myself, like on my own radio station. Like, here's one of them. I call them stingers.
Listening to Bowls Radio. Tune in, tune out, and rip off the knob.
Okay. Oh, now it's going to keep going. But that's fun, right? Radio all the way. It's not live radio, but how much radio is live? Talk radio is generally live. Music radio in the 80s was super live, super fun. Now it can be automated. So Bowls Radio is automated in the way that it is streaming, but I put in little, stinger sound clips. So this is my dance station, which is a playlist. I'll show you how to do all this. Then we have Blues Radio, right? Bowls Radio Blues. It's a channel, playlist, all these songs, you can play that. So if you're in the mood for blues, you play this. If you're in the mood to dance, you play this one. Another playlist I have is EDM, which which I find very interesting. I love that kind of music. Electronic music, trance music. I didn't know I liked it till I got old. Maybe it wasn't around when I was a kid. But this is fun stuff. Very interesting types of songs. Okay? Then this is what I've been doing today and that we're going to work on together now. I call it the orchestral channel. Creating the music, it's classical, meaning instrumental, sort of operatic, but no singing. Because the constraint we're working around today is Suno.ai can't do vocals right now. We hope they'll fix it, but it's not fixed. So we're going to go into the Suno.ai interface and try to create an orchestral, operatic aria to add to this playlist. Will it work? I don't know. We hope it will. So that is our goal. All right, so let's go to Suno.ai. This is the interface. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of interfaces, a lot of AI interfaces. Every AI thing has its own interface, right? And when you get sucked into it, this becomes your living room and your rec room and your bedroom because you just sort of live here. Now, this big hole here is where the songs go once you've created them. So it's not like we need to change something because it's going to be fixed in a moment. So we are doing instrumental. Last time we were together, a couple of weeks ago, we created a song together using lyrics. We created them, the lyrics, using, I think, ChatGPT, revised them, slammed them in here, musicalized them. It was fun. It was beautiful. So we go here and we click instrumental. Create a song without lyrics. Okay, that's what we want. Song description. To match what we have already on our channel, I'm just going to say operatic. Now, usually this gets translated into aria, that kind of thing, right? Even though there's no music. Now, can you have an instrumental aria? I would say no. But Suno.ai says yes because that's what it gives you. Now, if I say operatic, I wouldn't mind some woo, vocalizations. And then I could pick to use them or not use them. But so far in my experimentation this morning, operatic instrumental gets me instrumental operatic, orchestral, classical music, if you will. Okay, so instrumental, version 3, see, this is where it is, version 3. Yeah, version 2, which is terrible. I don't know if you can see this. I guess you can't see it. And so we've picked version 3. We really want version 3 alpha, but they took it away from us. Show lyrics, there are no lyrics. Custom mode, we don't want custom mode because we're not doing anything custom. Then you go down here and you click create. Now this is where it gets a little, what do they say? How do kids say it? Cheesy. Things get a little temperamental. Because this is where you sit. And you wait and you twiddle your thumbs. And you wait, maybe, for the music to present itself. Okay, so we're in the midst of creating our song. Venti Scudi. Dramatic, classical, operatic. Now, all I did was prompt it with operatic, right? And it has come up with Venti Scudi. Dramatic, classical, operatic. What does Venti Scudi mean? I don't know. Let's look it up together. There you go. Venti Scudi. $20 shields. So this AI, Suno.ai, is taking that idea of Venti Scudi and making it into an orchestration. It's not going to be a direct copy of anything that's pre-existing because that's not how AI works. It's going to be a conglomeration, a confiltration, a conflation of many different ideas that are in the spirit of Venti Scudi. I almost want to play this, but I'm not going to because it's a YouTube video and we are on YouTube and we don't want any trouble with YouTube. All right, so there we go. So we have a song, Venti Scudi. Go back to Suno. Dramatic, classical, operatic. Now, is this ready to play? I mean, it looks like it's ready to play. My experience tells me it's not going to be ready to play because it's slow. But I'm going to press it anyway and we'll see what happens. See, now this down here, this spinning thing you can sort of see down here, that tells you that this is not really finished. It is playing, but it hasn't completed in its mind the entire song. But it is playing. So, and usually these first versions now go up to like 2 minutes. And then if you choose to continue your song, it will continue in 1 minute increments. Now, the goal needs to ultimately be, before any other enhancements, is the first version of every song should be at least 4 minutes. Because then you will finish in one go 99% of the songs people want to create. For me, a song is between, I don't like a 2-minute song. I like a 3-minute song or a 4-minute song. I like a lot of choruses. I like a lot of singing in catchy tunes. If you're ever able to get a pop song again out of Suno, I like a big chorus. I like a lot of melody. And to get there, to build that, it takes more than a verse, chorus, end. You have to do a bridge. You have to sometimes sing the chorus a couple of times to get the excitement up, to get the earworm moving. Okay, now we're on our second one. Let's just see how this is ending. Okay, so that is playing the second one. So, the second one is now playing. And as you can see, it is 2 minutes. Good. All right, now. Here is a trick. If you want a 3 or 4 minute song, and if Suno ends your clip of your song with silence, if you try to continue that song, it will not continue because the Suno AI bot thinks the song is over. So you need to choose a time, 5, 10 seconds before the song ends in order to continue the song. I know that sounds crazy and confusing. So I'm just going to forward this and see how this ends. Okay, this is the end. Okay, good. So it ended not with silence, which a couple of my songs earlier this morning did, and I didn't really catch it till it was too late, and I had to go back and fix it. This ends in the middle of a violin. So that means, okay, we can go up here now because we like the second one better. It had more energy than the first one. Click these 3 dots and say, continue from this song. And now this is where everything's going to change, okay? Because we have instrumental, operatic, everything's good, right? We have 2 minutes of a song, but we want the song longer. So we say continue from this song. Meow. Ah, look what happened. It turned itself into custom mode. Who wants custom? I don't want custom mode. I want to continue my instrumental song. So when you go into part 2, here's what you got to do. You have to leave it in custom mode, because if you turn off custom mode, it will start a song all over again. And you want to continue with the 2 minutes of song you already have. So leave custom mode on. Leave show lyrics off, right? And go back down here, and now you have to turn on instrumental all over again. Just because you want to continue your original instrumental song. That's bad programming. It doesn't make any sense. I didn't have anything to do with this. So then you get continue from. And our song, this first part of the song is 1 minute and 58 seconds, which is very good, yeah? Now, if it ended in silence, you'd have to go back a little bit. I would say like 1 minute 55. Instead of 1 minute 58, and then the song would allegedly continue. So, style of music, we have to go back and enter that again. And this is very confusing. If you're trying to do trying to get an instrumental that is longer than 2 minutes, you got to go through all of this. That doesn't make any logical sense when you're trying to create an instrumental. You don't want custom mode, but you have to use it. You don't want to have to turn on instrumental again, but you have to. You don't want to re-enter style of music because you already did, but then it deletes it. And you had to have a title. So we'll give this a title. We'll call it Bowls Radio Venti Scudi. I like it. And dramatic, classical, operatic. That all came from Suno, not from me. So now, yeah, after all of that, so this matches this. You have to check, okay, this is not that, right? These are different images. This is orange, so we are continuing from the second version, which we liked better, instead of the first version. And then you click continue, and now you get part 2, and you get 2 samples. Now, some people complain, hey, when I'm working on these songs, I know within the first 5 seconds if I like it or not, if I like the part, if I like the continuation, if I like the original song better. I don't need 2 versions. I just want 1 version. And support on the Discord server, the devs will say, oh, we do that. So, because that's just the way we have it programmed. Think of it as getting 2 for the price of 1, because every time you run one of these, you have to pay credits. 1 credit, 5 credits, whatever. I agree with that. I like that. I like having 2 versions that I can pick from, which one that I like better. Now, when you do a continuation, usually when you're going to spend your credits, you want to spend it on the very first time and use all kinds of different styles, because sometimes the style you pick is not the one that really sounds best. Generally speaking, if you have a vocal that is working on Suno.ai, the female vocals are much clearer and more pronunciation, for some reason, is better on the female singers than on the male singers. I find the male singers to be very aggressive and very dark and raspy from day one. And that can be effective if you're doing a blues song or, doing a hip-hop song. You need that kind of energy. But if you're looking for a beautifully sung lyric, the female voices do it better. So now we have part 2 of our song, okay? Now we have to listen to which part, continuation of our song that we like better. So we will listen to this. Oh, now that was energetic, but only 9 seconds. That's a disaster. The second one is a continuation of 58 seconds. So that's 100% better. So this will give it a thumbs down to get rid of it so we don't have to look at it anymore. So we'll see if we can go forward a little bit and just see, you know, how much. Just go here. If we can continue. So, fine. All right. So now we have part 2, which is a minute. And here's the trick. Remember the first time we do continue from this song, right? Because that's the only choice that we have from the first initial version of a song. Now that we're adding to the song, we're building off the original song, you have to go down here and do continue from this song. Or the real secret I've learned is you get the whole song. And you can still continue from the whole song, but the whole song puts the whole thing together so you can kind of listen to the whole thing and see if there are any glitches or anything you don't like. And the sound seems to be better. So now you can see it's changed here. You have full song instead of just part 2 or the original with nothing. And the full song gives you one option. But that's okay. So we're sort of adding a step where we could keep continuing and then at the very end do the full song. But as I've learned, getting the full song after every part that you like tends to give you, in the end, a better quality of life and living in the way the song sounds. So now we have our full song. Now we could listen to the whole thing, but we're not gonna because we're pressed for time. So we're gonna go down here. Okay, right. Ooh, and you can't even see it. So let me see if let me get rid of this because I gotta. We have to see the whole thing. Add to playlist song. We don't want any of that. Might have to go down further. Oh, this is not so good. Full song. We want to add to the song, but it's up here, I think. I don't know why it's not going. Oh, this is embarrassing. I mean, this is just very weird. Now, let me see. I'll go on my main browser and see if I can do it from there. Maybe it's because we're too small because we're in streamer mode. Okay, so I go to full song. Continue from this song. I'm picking continue from the song. It's higher up. Whoops, I picked the wrong song. It's higher up than you can see. Okay, that appears to be the right one. Let me hit refresh. That didn't work. So let me go and click continue from this song. And here it is. Whew, that was close. Okay, so now we have to go back. Let me see if I can see you again. Okay, now we have to go back. We have to do this all over again. This is the process. Oh, creating songs is easy. Oh, sure. Custom mode is turned on first by default. Show lyrics is off. We don't want a lyric. Instrumental. Got to turn it back on. Enter a title. We just did. Pulse radio. Venti. Scooty. Okay, now. Continue from 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So our song right now is 3 minutes. So we're hopefully going to add another minute to this song. And we'll see if that works or not. So now we go down here. Enter style of music. Operatic. Now we got the continue button. Meow. And we get 2 versions, and we're going to listen to it, and then we're going to see if we want to continue or if we're done. I think we'll be done because we want to finish this tutorial. And then we'll get the song, and we'll listen to the song. And then we'll download it and upload it. And add it to our playlist. At least that's the idea, but who knows? But at least this is working, because this, for, the last half hour before we went live on our show at noon Eastern, this was not working. And actually the devs were online on the Discord server saying, oh yeah, we don't know what's going on, but the queue clears every 15 minutes. So anything you have in the queue is going to be cleared, and then you can move on. And a lot of us were working, and, we were clicking continue and give me the whole song and all of that meow. And nothing was showing up. It's like, oh, here we go again. And you'd refresh, nothing shows up, you'd lose things. And then after, I started the show, refreshed the page, all of that junk over the last half hour that I was trying to get the fire to show up, showed up. But I had already moved on because I already kind of just, did a quick fix of the song. And so I just kind of oh, if I had all of this, I could have made a little better song. But the song I have is fine because it's really for demonstration purposes and it's just instrumental. So it's not something that, I'm losing a lyric, I'm losing a rhyme scheme. The bot didn't finish the song, the bot hallucinated, which happens quite often, and added its own lyrics. I don't mind that, as long as it's in the spirit of the song and if it's in the right rhyme scheme. So if the end of the made-up, invented, hallucinated lyric line is in the rhyme scheme, which it usually is, I'm okay with it. So now we'll see which one we want to use and how long these clips are. So this is our next clip. This is a 20-second clip, which is not very long. And there's not a lot of song on there. Okay, so that was 10 seconds. So I guess it's told us that our song is over. Now, I don't even know if our full song ended where we wanted it to end. So I'm going to go to our full song up here, and I'm going to go right to the very end of it if I can. But this is okay. This is perfect, actually, for what we're trying to do. Okay. Now, do we like that better, or do we like this better? Okay, I like that ending better. So, what do? Go down here, get the whole song. Now, this is our final version of the song, and it should be about 3 minutes and 5 seconds, which is great. Exactly what we're looking for, exactly what we want, right? So this is the full song. I'm just going to play it here. Okay, so it's 3 minutes and 9 seconds. And the song is playing. And I'll put this on Bowls Radio and put all the links in our Discord server. Our Discord server is there, in case you wonder where it is. Now I go here, and I download the audio of the song. There's also video of the song. But I find with this latest version where you have to do a lot of editing, and you have to go back and you have to continue your song from the middle of the previous part, and because the chorus wasn't right, so you have to redo the chorus. I don't find you can use the video anymore. Unless you're really pedantic about it and you watch it and you only do parts of the song that you know will be correctly sung. Because otherwise, you watch the video of a song and it has, a verse here, chorus, 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 verse, verse, chorus, and you're thinking, wait a minute, that's not what's being sung, but that's what was recorded in the text of the song. So the video part of the song thinks that you did all those choruses when actually what you were doing was going back and saying, continue the song from before the chorus, but here's the chorus for you because last time you only sang half the chorus and you hallucinated the rest of it. That's how you get around the Suno hallucinations. And, finishing parts of songs in the middle of phrases or in the middle of a chorus. You go back, you say start the song, the rest of the song from this point and not from the point where it thinks it wants to end the song. I know this is all very confusing. So we have now downloaded 20 Scudi, 20 Shields, and now this is my process of what I do. I have downloaded a song. I then take that song and I bring it into Adobe Audition. Now this is, another half hour of work. I bring it into Adobe Audition, and if there's anything, the ending isn't quite right, or the song doesn't sound the same, I work with it, I manipulate it, I try to get the sound mastering of the song the way I want it. Then I save the file. Suno gives it to you as an MP3. I then save it as an MP3, and then I save it at a higher bit rate as a WAV file, an HD file, if you will. And then I go to my Suno account. And with my song in hand, this is weird. Oops. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. So then, Suno, with my then I click on Upload, which is right here, and I choose the file, I choose an image, and it gets added to my account on Suno, right? And then I go to Playlists. These are my playlists. This is the current one that I've been working on, and I add the song, the HD song, with an image to the playlist. And then I go to the Bowls Radio webpage and I refresh the page to see the new song. And then I play the song there, streaming, and I play the song on SoundCloud to make sure it all sounds right, everything's uploaded, it sounds good. And then I have successfully added a new track to my crazy new radio station, Bowls.radio. And if I'm doing an original song from the beginning, I will upload that to SoundCloud and then distribute it to Spotify and Amazon Music and Tidal and Deezer and probably like 25 other places. Sometimes it's monetized, sometimes it's not. Remember last time we were together, we got a very weird message about we were using music on our live stream that was claimed by someone else, and that someone else, the creator of the music, was the infamous David Bowles. Thank you. But they said it's fine, there's no copyright infringement, you can use it, but it's attributed to someone else. Now, it says you can respond to this if you want to. I responded. And I said, hey, that is my live stream. And yes, that is my original music that I am streaming on my show. And I would really love it if you could combine my YouTube music with my video streaming account into one account, which they will do. But that request has to come from your music publisher distributor. I am the music publisher as Bowls.ai, but my distributor of record is SoundCloud. Other distributors are TuneCore is one, DistroKid is another. So the request, which is ridiculous, to have your video and music channels formed into one artist channel on YouTube must come from your distributor. And that can take up to 3 months. So for the next, I guess, we hope, 3 months of shows, I may be getting all of these copyright notifications that I'm using my own music by choice. but that, and therefore, YouTube does not realize that I am the one and the same David Bowles that they're trying to prevent from using the music. So that can be really tricky, that in some ways I'm telling on myself through YouTube, and I'm trying to tell YouTube, hey, that is me. The problem you have is the same problem that I'm having, is that all of that content is coming from me, but you don't know it. It's a weird process, I'll admit. So I look forward to getting that notification later today, because I know it's going to happen, because in the beginning of the show I played some original music, and now, closing the show, we're going to play some original music as well. So it's a weird kind of thing where you're really at the the mercy, the whimpering of your distributor. Now, what has to happen is SoundCloud has to take the information that I have and somehow, I hope, send it directly to Google and say, okay, yes, this young man who is video streaming live and using his own music is in fact the same person. So yes, please combine both of his channels into one single channel of music and video. Now, why SoundCloud has to do that for me instead of me doing it for myself, I don't really understand it. But such is ours. Not to reason why or to question what if, but just to do and to be. And so I have. So that's our show for the day. We actually created a whole song using Suno, an orchestra song that you can go and listen to when I go and finish processing it on Bowles.radio in our orchestral area of live streaming. It's all very complicated, but also very fun. And until next time, I'm David Bowles. This is Bowles.tv. You know where to find me on our Discord server. And it's at bowles.co/Discord. And now I'm going to leave you with an original song called Sonic Scene. Until next time, see you later. Bye for now.
The bass comes slow, a steady beat. My heart aligns, a tapping feet. A synth line cries, a yearning sound to leave this place, a solid ground. Bowles Radio, a distant star, guiding us home, no matter where we are. Through city streets or fields of green, a beacon calls, a sonic scene.
the oaks and stars could die for sorrow, it's a dark sky and a hard and naked earth we'd have this night. Thank you for listening to Bulls Radio.